Hello and welcome to Season 1, Episode 3. And if you're wondering why it's 20 past 8 and we've only just gone live, read my tits. And that is your first warning that this is an adult video today, in the sense that we are all adults and we don't really bother about making it child friendly. So if you are a child, bugger off. So, we are playing Corporation mixed with Osric. We bash these two rulebooks together and we turn it into an RPG. It was an RPG to begin with. In fact, it was two of them. And we're just going to do something utterly insane instead. When we left last week, our adventurers were being... Hello, Steve, has just joined in the chat. Our viewer for tonight's episode, representing all of our viewers in the world, Steve Ross, ladies and gentlemen. Just hit that little live chat button and you can see all the things he says whilst he watches live. Right. So, at the end of last week's session, Lord British, which, if you didn't know, is actually a reference to an MMO developer, the developer of Ultima Online. And he famously used to go into the world with an avatar called Lord British. So anyway, it's a reference. Oh, thank you. I've just been brought coffee by my wonderful assistant. That's fantastic. So let's let the magic of the RPG commence. We'll be cutting him in half very soon. Now, this wishful thinking has brought me the Welsh shitmug. Wrong side dice. So, Lord British was giving our players a quest, and that quest is to kill the unkillable dragon Kerafin, also a reference in this case to EverQuest, the unkillable dragon. A guild nearly did kill it once, and they actually rebooted the zone when they got the thing down to quarter health because it wasn't meant to be killed. So they just reset the whole zone server, respawned everything. It was like, no, you're not killing him. Bad PR, if you ask me. But anyway, they weren't sure what would happen if they let the guys, this guild actually finish it off. Anyway, all irrelevant. In our world, Kerafim is the unkillable dragon of the MMO that our heroes are addicted to. And this particular dragon apparently contains the loot they will need to defeat Team America. And Team America have managed to loot a GM ban hammer. They just hit someone and it bans them. Well, in order to defeat Kerafim, they're going to need a secret. And Lord British says he will let you know that secret when the time is right. Until then, they must ready themselves for when the call to action comes, which will be when he launches his new software patch, one powerful enough that they'll be able to kill Kerafim. And that patch comes out in a week's time, and so we skip over a week because it's not interesting. And our players turn up for their night shift, and as always on a night shift, they log on to their MMO. But in the office tonight is an extra person, someone left over from the previous shift. It's a lady about 30 years old, blonde hair, bobbed haircut. She's in the uniform of somebody who works here. She's yawning.
Is it a security uniform?
Yes.
Who are you?
My name is Melodrama.
Is that your real name?
Melodrama. Yeah, no, that's my character's name. Sorry, I've been awake so long, I've forgotten what world I'm in.
It's all right. Have some of this.
My name is actually Karen. Sorry, it's just I lost my other job, so and that was great because it was only an 8-hour day, and of course security works 12-hour day. So I used to be able to get some sleep, but I lost my other job, so now I'm having to do 2 shifts here every day, and of course it's 12-hour shifts, so I haven't slept in a bit. So I'm not really sure where I am at the moment. I've been awake so long. But yes, sorry, Melodrama is my character in this MMO I play, and I used to work at customer service there until this fucking guild sent a load of emails about banning and unbanning and fucking hell. If ever I find out who they are so dead.
Absolutely terrible. I think
I can't believe anyone would do that.
Just
what a bunch of bastards!
Absolutely,
wasting their time like that.
Just never ever. Oh, I would never think of doing anything like that. Oh shit. But never mind. You're here with us, and we're lovely. How the fuck do we do this? Because she's going to recognise the names the minute we come up.
Do you know what section you're guarding? I mean...
Well, I was just going to stay here in the television room. That's what we do, right? Just watch the monitors.
Well, actually, no. That's it's only part of the job. It's an important part of the job. But the other really major part of the job, and the reason why there are 4 of us, well, 4 of us now, 3 of us, is that we have to do a circuit. We have to do a sweep of the area. Basically, we have to do a lap.
And you have to do it within a certain amount of time.
You absolutely do, because if you don't, you've got to do it all over again.
Well, good luck with that. I'm going to sleep for a bit if it's okay.
Well, you see, here's the thing. We don't want to have to wake you up in the middle for you to do yours. So what would be best if you do yours now?
Aye, and you'll fall asleep like a baby afterwards.
And then, you can pretty much nod off for the rest of it. But you do need to kind of do yours now if you want to do that.
There's a store cupboard in the hall. It's really comfortable.
Yeah. We can cover for you. Just, you do the sweep.
Because, I mean, obviously you've had some bad luck with these people pestering you on email. I mean, that's just...
absolutely terrible. I'm shocked.
Well, honestly, I'd like to get just a couple of hours sleep now before my boyfriend arrives. It's quite a big deal for the company.
Who's arriving?
Who's your boyfriend?
Brash from Team America.
Excuse me.
Team America.
Cold hair. Sorry, Team America. What is that?
It's one of the guilds in this MMO I play. But yeah, Brash is coming to visit. It's all part of some reality TV series that follows him. So later on, there's going to be lots of press here and stuff.
Well, then absolutely you should get some sleep right now.
But first of all, I absolutely insist this is a standard procedure. A group photo. That's what we need. A group photo.
Okay.
We'll take the group photo. One of these things. You get in the middle there. We need, and we'll be around you and sort of right. Everyone smile like it's the first woman you've ever seen. And take a picky.
Okay. You now have a selfie on your PDA.
Good.
Good.
Right.
What are you in a clan in this game you play then, or? She
said she was Melodrama.
Well, I'm not really good enough to be in one of a notable guild. I just get hand-me-downs from my boyfriend, so it's all like second-tier raid items, really. I mean, if I was to join a guild, I'd be pushing to make a top 20, to be honest.
That's not a very good boyfriend.
No.
If I was your boyfriend, I'd go out of my way to get the best quality hammers or treasure and give it to you.
But Steve is saying she's a plant and that you should shoot her now.
Oh, I've got a better idea. Trust me, Steve, I'm going long play with this. Um,
I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with.
no, you're not. Trust me, you're not wanting to hear this. So yes, yes, you have a wee sleep. It's yeah, busy
I'll show
night
you.
tonight.
Yeah, and anyway, look, I mean, if I get sleeping now, just while the patch is being applied, then in a half hour or so when the servers are up, we can all log on.
Well, you just have yourself 40 winks just now.
Yeah, I'll show you where the storeroom is. There's a big roll of bubble wrap in there you can just settle down on.
There you go. Kevin's going to show you where the storeroom is, and you can get yourself.
The bubble wrap wins her over, actually. She's down for that.
Dale, have you got the key?
Right. Don't worry. As soon as
It'll be a storeroom. Sorry, Ronnie. It'll be a storeroom within the security hut, but it is a separate room.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Carry on.
As soon as they're gone, I said, right, Danny, I've got a great idea. How
Have
good at you?
Really?
Yes, I've got one of my. I've got a cunning plan.
I think Kevin really established that for you, you know.
Right.
A storeroom full of bubble wrap. I didn't even know we had it.
Well, I've got a great idea. I think we can wind up Team America.
What, by fucking her?
No. It's a nice idea, but I don't think she'd be up for it.
Well, consent.
Not yet.
I wouldn't rape her. That's a bit far, isn't it?
No, nothing like that. But
I thought you just said, no, it's not too far.
but how about see this lovely selfie I've got here?
Aye.
Now, with a wee bit of picture manipulation, I'm sure you could turn that lovely picture of her into a lovely nude picture of her that we can send to her boyfriend and really wind him up.
You could.
Oh.
I think it might wind them up even more if the picture was with her with Team Canada.
Well, my idea was to have her in some kind of usurper uniform, but we don't really have one, do we? So I'll stick with the naked. It's fine. Easy peasy.
And yes, we just like to reiterate, this is not a family show.
Okay, so Danny, are you going to go and commit a Me Too offence on this photograph?
Basically, yes.
Right.
And I intend to also Photoshop a little, lip on my cheek as well.
Okay, could you do what's the art skill? Arts and culture plus.
Culture?
Yes, it's drawing.
This is Photoshop. It's not drawing.
No, it is arts and culture, then.
Well, I don't have arts and culture.
Oh, do I?
Well, you know the software to use.
I do.
And yes, agility.
Agility.
Just agility, basically.
Yes. No, maybe we'll make it perception. I'll accept perception.
The agility is way better, but I still fail anyway because I'm rolling a one attribute.
Okay. So you come up with a shonky looking photo. Look, even you admit this is not going to fool anyone. It would just be abuse, not convincing.
Well, look, she's taken a picture with us. Isn't that enough?
Well, I mean, I suppose we could send it with a, and we have your girlfriend.
Now we could just put up on the forums as new team member.
You are all in security guard uniforms.
Oh, that's true.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Well, it could be a team uniform. You're matching at least.
We could mention melodrama somewhere. Maybe have our usernames and hers above.
Yes.
You notice also that she actually left one of the screens at the login page with her details filled in, but it says servers down. So, like, she's gone to log in and it says servers down, so she's left the login screen open.
Oh my god.
Get in there, Danny.
he's going to think it's her.
No shit, Sherlock. Of course it's going to be her doing it with that.
By the way, I think, Dale, if you've got the key for that cupboard, you should lock it.
Yes, absolutely.
For a conviction point, I'll make it a lockable cupboard.
Safe and secure.
For a conviction point, it's a lockable cupboard, and you've got the key.
I've only got one left.
Go on,
But
then.
you will start with 2 conviction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll take a conviction point off them.
I haven't taken any yet. I can take the conviction point.
That's not my first one.
No, after you. After you. I've got it for the photo. Melodrama and the Usurpers.
Yes.
Okay. Are you actually going to send her a guild invite? Because you've got the character there. You could log in.
Yes,
and
still invite she could accept.
Wait, I'm confused. I thought it was her login details.
Yes, her login details
Mm-hmm.
are... She's left one of your computers there
Mm-hmm.
at the login screen, filled in, ready to go, and it just says servers down.
So if we send her a log, you can accept the invite we send. So she become part of our guild. Then we've got the photo to back it up. She's joined our guild. It'll piss off Team America.
Yes.
I sort of see.
And P.S. Now I've joined some real men.
So I'll
Right,
send
so
I'll send an invite.
So you're inviting I and log in it. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Wow, I don't know why that took so long to process.
Okay. A courier arrives at the gate.
Right. I'll deal with the courier.
Go on, Dale.
You get on that. Right. And Danny.
Mhm.
Danny. No cybering this guy. Not unless he makes the first move.
I'm not into that. I was gonna pretend to be her, and that's still straight, right?
There's a security guard. Sorry, there is a courier, a delivery courier.
I'm going to the courier.
Okay.
If you're going in first, if you can get your hands on his banhammer.
Right. There is a parcel, big parcel, size of a human. It's on wheels, right? But the wheels are kind of sticking out of this big cardboard box. And it's addressed to the security guard's night shift at your facility. And he's asking you to sign for it.
Long name.
It's somewhat Dale Reagan.
There you go.
Is that full-on calligraphy? Or at least what Dale thinks is calligraphy.
No, that was D is for damn sex. A is.
Okay, you take the parcel into the hut. I presume you're going to open it.
Yes.
Okay,
Fuck
there's a
it,
little
let's.
bit of a faffle as you try and get it up the step. But other than that,
Did it right? Guys, this isn't your usual package. It's a bit bigger.
What is it?
Have you ordered something online again, Dale? Are you
Yes.
getting personal items sent to work again?
No, it's your penis extender. It's your penis enhancer.
Fuck off.
I thought it was your next door Iron Brew.
FYI, I only do that organically.
What? Iron Brew?
Aye, Iron Brew. Right, what the fuck is it anyway?
okay,
I know two things. One, it's a bit bigger than usual, and two, it's got wheels. Right, I'm going to open it.
Get to
Okay.
the point, Dale.
you open it. Inside are 3 Kapali suits with a little Savile Row label. These suits are about 1,500 credits.
Ooh,
The
that's a coincidence.
well, there are 3 of them, so they must be for us. But is it definitely addressed to us, Dale?
Security cards, night shift.
Well, that's us.
Well, it is now. But is there anybody else who works here in the night shift?
Don't think so.
Currently awake? No.
They're not something for melodrama, are they?
Then you
Clearly
notice
not.
at the bottom of the box is a Kapali bikini.
Ah,
Right.
that's
We've
for you
now-
then,
we-
Dale.
Right. So we have now established whoever said this is possibly very sexist. Kevin?
God damn it, we could have just taken the selfie after wearing these. We missed a trick.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. There's nothing to
What?
stop us from taking
So-
another selfie.
So you're gonna convince her to change into that thing and then have another selfie with random men?
I would never, ever attempt to convince anyone of doing such a disgusting, disturbing, utterly sexist thing. Kevin? Charm offensive.
Well, I think we've got to go for it. When our boyfriend turns up, that could be the best outcome for us all. Really, we'd have to wake her up and say, "What? I don't know, new guard uniform or what?"
Another courier arrives.
Oh,
Aye.
I'll go. Right, you go work on the charm offensive. You keep on the computer. I'll get the
Okay.
courier.
Aye. I was gonna keep an eye on it anyway, just in case he.
Okay. Courier arrives and says, "You're the night shift security guards, EI facility number 309."
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Got here 3 sealed envelopes, 1 for each of you. Oh, hang on. There's a 4th one just appeared. There you go. Those are your expense chips.
Ooh.
Just sign here, please.
Okay.
Just how fucking long is that signature, seriously?
Steve said I didn't send them.
Y-
You might as well have done.
Right, and here.
We're gonna discuss your mailing practices on Wednesday, Stephen.
Okay, and he gets you to sign 3 times. And then he wanders off.
Head back.
What was it this time? More suits?
Thankfully,
Credit
something
stick.
smaller. It's credits, credit chips. Someone's
Who's-
giving us some serious dosh.
Hey, who the fuck is sending us this stuff?
Yeah, I think
I
it's
have-
Lord
I-
British. Sent
Yeah,
stuff.
that's my guess.
No one else would.
I think we have a sponsor.
It says on the stick, it's kind of engraved in gold leaf, expense account.
Expense account.
And then it's got a tagline. It says, always keep the receipt.
Oh, God.
But there's
Okay.
4
Right.
of them.
Kevin, we need to make a group picture that will be either empowering or extremely sexist, depending on how you look at the bikini.
Well, give me a
Okay.
second. I want to get changed.
Yeah, I'll put my suit on first. But what was her boyfriend in Team America called?
Brash.
Brash. That's right. Yeah. So I will go into her and wake her up and say, it's nearly time for the server to come back on. Brash has sent around these nice suits and this for you to be ready for when the cameras turn up.
A Kapali bikini?
I know.
But it's -3.
Look, we
I
can
mean-
put the heating on.
It's Kapali, but it's -3.
We can put the heating on in the hut. Don't worry, it's going to feel.
We're not going to be in the hut. It's going to be around the facility. There's even suggestion that the production company might even get the doors open and we can see inside.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Right, listen. Look. What we'll do is obviously that they're going to want a couple of shots, but what we'll do is we've got like a big heavy jacket and stuff that you can wear in between photos.
That's a good idea.
That way you won't feel so chilled and you won't feel so vulnerable.
Well, thank you, Dale.
But they have
Well,
asked.
you know, it's the best. I absolutely respect
Kapali,
you.
though.
I know.
I'm so good. Oh my god, this is reinforced.
Yeah,
I mean,
get it
that's
on.
practically bulletproof.
Get it on. Bang a gong.
Jesus
Come on,
Christ,
get
the stats on this bikini are incredible.
it on. Well, I'm a bust.
So she closes the cupboard door, gets dressed, puts on the heavy coat, and comes out in it.
Okay, right. But
You need
before
a
we,
picture.
right, what we want to do is we're going to take in the nice warmth of our little booth here. We're going to take a group shot of us wearing the Campali stuff.
What, are you all in the Kapali?
Yeah,
Yeah. I would have got changed as well.
God, to be
I
honest,
know. It's just it's a quick shot. Chuck it back on.
Can you please make a presence plus? You know what? Let's make it looking good, but whilst you're in the Kapali suit, you get +1 to looking good.
That'll
Okay.
be somebody else doing that then.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Mine's probably a bit too.
Oh,
big
I'm
for me.
asking Dale. He's the one doing the talking.
So what was it?
Presence plus looking good +1.
Okay. Oh shit!
Did
Now
you just
you
strike
roll
out like an
fucking
ammo nerd?
Now you fucking roll high, bastards.
No, look, I'm sorry. It's too cold tonight. Maybe another night. We can arrange to bring it all back in or something. I don't.
No. Here's the thing. This is our moment.
No,
I
it's not.
reckon
It's
that
fucking cold.
Well, look. If
do it
you
inside.
do it, maybe we could send you an invite to the server for free.
What server?
You know, the new server.
What new server?
They're booting a new server, and
Oh, the
We've got-
patch.
aye,
Everyone gets the patch. It's a compulsory, mandatory update.
and there was me thinking that we had special access.
No, it's down for patch day. It's a Monday. Software gets updated on a Monday always. The servers will be back up. In about a minute.
Well, all the more reason that we need it. We need this kind of group shot. Come on, let's
No.
go.
I'm wearing this big heavy coat.
I'll give you meet me halfway. Wear the coat, but open.
No.
The production crew.
Why don't you take your trousers off? It's -3.
But the
You
production
failed your roll,
crew-
Dale, so I'm not giving it you.
Production crew wants a picture of us in the kit, ready to go onto the adverts for the show episode.
Prove it.
Well, it was a call. I can't prove it.
Sorry, but the roll was failed.
Drugs it is then.
Drugs is. Wow. Well, that escalated quickly. We've gone straight past Me Too into date rape.
Mhm.
Oh god.
Wow. Okay. Right, so you notice that on the horizon there are several helicopters approaching.
Oh God, here they come.
Okay, and the servers are up. Her account is still sort of sat there at the login screen, but at the moment she's the other side of the room protesting.
Well, I'd
Today.
already gone and logged in.
The servers have just come up.
Oh,
In that case, I will nip over there and do that now.
Okay, so the question is, does she notice what you're doing with her account?
I don't know.
Okay.
At this point, I am going to say, look, right, you're absolutely right. -3, all the rest of it. I'll tell you what I'll do. Right? I'll tell you what I'll do. Just to show that I'm a fair guy, even all the way. You do this picture, and I swear I will do 1 lap without my trousers.
Danny, could you please make me a presence plus stealth roll?
Oh, I passed! By 3.
You log on to her account, you click yes on the guild invite, then what do you do?
I quickly log back out.
Okay. And you do all of that without her noticing. You see that your guild is currently ranked 99th.
ooh,
Yeah. But we will be so...
It was 420th this morning.
Uh-huh.
It's all on her. Okay. So, the helicopters are approaching. There's like 9 of them.
9.
Oh, dear.
They're bringing a lot of stuff with them.
Danny, you're very experienced at computers. You noticed
Right.
something during that login process.
Mm.
The dialogue window wasn't an in-game dialogue window. It should have been. It's like the UI didn't properly load. It was like it had gone to some kind of default UI of some kind. It wasn't right.
Well, almost like a safe
Like-
mode.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not sure why. You might. Well, you definitely want to sort of log on again and check, but you're not sure if you should do that with her account or your own. It's
Well,
up
no. I was thinking of going in anyway on my own account just for a
Okay.
few minutes while waiting for these helicopters, just to see if anything else was going on. So
You
yeah,
start
I'll
logging
log
in.
back Yeah.
You see the patch message, and then the interface crashes, and it says, "This is an X8 series computer. You need the new Y series computer to run these graphics. Upgrade now from Dell Inspiron or Hewlett Packard, all EI subsidiaries.
Guys, they've
Get
upgraded
the Y1
graphics
computer. Only
It-
$3.99 in the Black Friday special,
again. It won't
plus
fucking
1,000
run.
delivery."
Bollocks. Balls. Buggery.
All
buggery,
of your computers,
buggery.
both home and here, are X series computers.
Well, we do have a new expense cards.
Yep.
I think we need to get online and buy some new ones.
Yes.
We do.
Very quickly.
Okay. You go online as the helicopters are approaching, and the cheapest computer you can get that meets these requirements is actually a Y1. This is 1,000 credits. And you look on these credit sticks, they all have 1,000 credits. It will be basic. However, for an extra 1,000, I'll give you another 1,000 XP. For an extra 2,000, I'll give you 2,000 XP, and so on.
Don't have any more money.
Alternatively, you could come up with a raid.
I think we
raid.
we
Well-
might have we might have to consider.
Oh, that kind of raid.
We might
I
have
thought you
to
meant an
consider
in-game
alternate.
raid.
I think we might have to consider alternate terms of finance or acquisition at this juncture, because whilst that computer there will wipe out our funds, it's not really a premium gaming machine. We need that one.
And you point to a Y10, that's 9,000 XP.
Oh, fucking hell.
Maybe not quite that one, but that's our goal.
I think
We
you're
need
right.
to get as close to that one as possible.
For once, you're speaking sense, Dale.
There's
suddenly
loads of them at the town library.
I suddenly have a dramatic flashback to when I did competitive dance mats. I'm thinking, nope, never again. I'm not doing that anymore.
Or we could break into the library.
Ooh.
Yes,
I have.
We do that every night, but
I have meant to return the
Guys.
book I borrowed some 3 years ago.
Guys, it's fucking obvious, right? People who go to the library are old, right? They're not going to know the difference between a Y1 or even what we've got right now and a Y10. We just swap them.
that's brilliant. I like that.
I like that. Where's my fedora? I like that movie. It's that old movie where you see the guy in the fedora and he wants to get that thing. And so he gets a bag of sand and he gets the right weight and then he topples them over because he thinks he's got the weight right. But then it turns out he's a fucking idiot and he can't measure weight at all. And the whole place goes to fuck. But we're going to do something like that, except it's going to work. Kinda.
Aye, it's going to work.
Maybe.
Okay. Karen comes in. So, right, the helicopters are about to be here. Could you guys just make yourself scarce or something? I'll go deal with it all.
Ew, and I thought it was too cold outside.
I'm wearing the big coat.
Yes, but you know they're going to want to.
They're going to see us, aren't they?
Yeah. Plus, you do realise that there's a lot of terribly sexist people in the helicopter piloting fraternity that will probably.
Hang on a moment, Dal. Let's just go back to square one here, shall we? Should we begin with scanning ID chips? Beep, beep, beep. Oh, look, you're all rank 1. Would you like to scan mine? Beep, rank 2. That's right. I'm your boss. Would you like to just stay here in the hut whilst I go and deal with my celebrity boyfriend who's coming here for professional reasons and has just bought you a Capaldi suit just in case you're visible in the background? And you won't be, or you're fired. And she walks out.
He's not. He's a nice person.
See, you made her. You made her mad, Kevin.
That's the usual story.
You've upset her now. There was me all being charming and everything. And you know, you
Oh,
just.
this suit was too big for me anyway.
It fits perfectly.
Oh dear. Right.
So what the fuck do we do now? We can't play anything.
Well, I
You
think
can't play anything, but you're wanted to be kept out of sight. No
As long
one's going to be.
as we're not seen leaving,
Yeah.
As long as they're out
Right.
there with the cameras, we can fuck off.
Yeah, no one's going to do anything tonight. There's film crews all over the place.
I see your point.
Although there's a part of me that does just want to streak in front of the camera just to fuck them up.
Maybe in your
Fighting the
dreams.
natives.
Right, well, why don't we go and do some reading?
Well, as I say, hold on. Yeah, I think I've got that book in my knapsack.
I often thought the library shut too early.
Kama Sutra. Yeah, that definitely got it. Right. Yes. Bringing it back. Okay.
Okay, you sneak out. It's not hard. There's film crew everywhere. And none of them give a shit about who you are, so... Karen's busy with Brash, as Brash lands and is there in his huge, oversized, star-spangled jockstrap.
Well...
And he's now got, in real life, a real version of the banhammer that he's had made, that he carries.
Is there like a cameraman kind of nearby?
Yeah, there's loads.
Right.
They're all over the place.
Yeah, I'm going to wait until we're on our way back before I spring that, because I don't want to do that on the way in.
You sneak out the compound, no problem, and you make your way over to the public library. Now, the public library is, strangely enough, in a shopping centre. And when I say public library, you realise this is, of course, a private enterprise.
Well, we do now.
It's all for profit. Okay, oh, question, because you were talking about replacing them. Have you brought your work computers with you?
Yes.
Which ones were you swapping? Ours or the work computers?
I would imagine actually it would have been better to take our home computers.
Yeah, because if we swap the work computers, they're going to think they're works computers, aren't they? We need to swap ours.
Yeah.
Okay, and you've got various different grades of X computer series stuff because you all bought them at the start of the game, right? So you meet up a couple of hours later, having gone back to your home in Middle Nipple, and return with your computers at the public library.
I just want to make the obvious point that here we are with our hands full of triple X's, and we're coming from Middle.
Right. And we will deal with your public library raid after this interlude. Can we go for a break?
Complete with Santa hat.
There.
Okay.
Back in a minute.
See you in a sec.
And I'm back and just waiting for the others. So how are you doing, Steve? And hello also to everyone on the Corporation Discord who's catching up with this campaign at the moment and gets this far. Hi. It goes out Monday nights, by the way, Corporation Discord people. UK evenings, that is. Because a lot of the Corporation Discord people are in America. Therefore, they will never get to watch this live. They'll be working like good little corporate citizens. I was thinking earlier, what is sci-fi in a sci-fi setting? And I realized that for Corporation, all sci-fi dystopian future things will be based on communism. Because capitalism has won in Corporation. So therefore, the dystopian future that they dread and the warnings are from is all going to be communist instead of our sci-fi dystopian stuff, which is all capitalist.
You're probably right.
Capitalistic fascism.
You think Corporation RPG isn't really? I mean, it's just the companies that run the soldiers instead. Same diff.
Communism.
It's all Goebbels. It's his fault.
It's his fault.
Yes, the death of intellectualism. What you need to do is digest an argument down into its simplest possible term and keep repeating it and have the courage to keep repeating it until the intellectuals are defeated. He's paraphrasing, but that's more or less what Goebbels said at the Nuremberg trials. It's not wrong. Pretty good, thanks, Steve. Right, shall we resume the adventure? Dun, dun, dun. You arrive at the public library, and my mental map of the public library is going to be based on one in Cambridge in the UK.
Right.
So if you've ever been there, you will know what I'm imagining in my head.
That's useful.
You're welcome.
It's yeah.
You are presented.
I kind of had the little library I used to grow in the little village where I grew up, but you know,
It's a bit bigger.
Cambridge is going to be a tad bigger than that.
This one is on 3 floors. Now, are you going in armed and equipped?
That library.
Yes.
Yes, I think we have to.
Okay.
Question though, if this is the library that I think it is there a random old woman by the door saying, "It's not open yet"?
Yes!
Because there was literally that thing that happened, and it's like,
Yes.
it's an NPC.
Right. So, I have a question. If you're carrying offensive weapons, what are you carrying?
I would probably only carry my Cougar and Bluefin, so not the shotgun, basically.
Bluefin?
Bluefin's the dagger.
Oh, right. Okay, thank you. Dane?
I only have a Cougar, so...
Okay. Kevin?
I've got 4 different combat knives, a taser, a black cougar, and some tiger claws.
Okay, the tiger claws will be a little bit difficult whilst carrying a computer.
Something across my back.
The tiger's claws on your back.
I'll leave the tiger claws behind, and I'll take an incendiary grenade instead.
Let us walk out of here, or I blow the fucking book sky high.
Okay, you arrive at the shopping centre. You're in Capaldi suit. Any visible weapons, and this. If somebody looks at you, they'll realise you're carrying.
There's some bulges in the suit.
Yeah. And a grenade strapped to the belt of one that's just not hideable, really. But you look like agents. So nobody pays you any attention. So you go through the shopping centre, you get to the library's front door, which is on the first floor of the shopping centre. It is a glass front door. There is a lady sat down to the on a sort of step to the side of the library door. She says, "It's not open yet. 15 minutes."
Try the door.
The door is locked.
It is still nighttime, isn't it?
It is.
Okay.
But you're going to be getting toward the end of your shift, really.
Yeah, I'm going to try the door more rigorously.
Okay, you are pretty sure that you can force this door open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Force it.
I would like you to make a strength plus, call it close combat roll. But this isn't to determine if you succeed. You will succeed in opening the door. It's a glass door. This is to determine if it smashes.
Yeah.
If you pass the roll, it does not smash.
Strength plus close combat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it smashes.
Okay, the library is open.
It definitely smashes.
Okay, the library is open.
I missed it by 5.
Yeah. Oh,
You could have been a bit quieter with that, Dale.
Madam, it appears to be open.
okay.
However,
I'll
you
follow
might
you
want
in.
to wait. You might want to wait a few moments whilst the cleanup crew deal with the small bit of debris here. So, if you just like to wait, say 5 minutes or so.
No. I need to go get a dustpan and brush.
Oh shit! She's the cleanup crew. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's get in.
Great job, Dale.
Yes, it could have been quieter.
Right. I'm going to quote one of my players from my Falkenstein game, and I'm going to quote him almost word for word. I got it done, didn't I?
Didn't some prime minister say that a lot of times once?
My particular player managed to teleport or create a portal between two areas and send a ship through. Unfortunately, he sent a good chunk of Glasgow through with it.
You enter the library. There are many, many rows of bookshelves and a counter and some stairs going up. And it's so long, this library, it actually kind of goes out of how far you can see from where you are.
Is there any sign saying like computers or?
No, it's got a sign saying sci-fi dystopia / communism. And a sign pointing up saying convention area and business section.
Right. You find that I need to do
Just
something.
by the
first.
door, there's a section called other fantasy / sorry, let's call it history, right? It's largely empty except for one little red box with a kind of a hand-drawn picture of a dragon and a fighter facing away. Sort of.
Question: how is it quite well lit in here, or is it still dark?
The lights aren't on.
So surely, with my, or what I seem to think is a sixth sense with computers, I could just follow any kind of sort of lights or humming sound, try and get to the main server and stuff.
So do you have a training or something? You were saying six
No,
sense
it's
computers.
entirely in his head.
Oh, right, I see. In which case, would you like to make a perception plus computers and AI roll, please?
Certainly. Oh, I failed by 2.
Okay, so the computers are definitely somewhere out of your view. Like they're not in this immediate vicinity.
Yeah, right. You guys, I give my computer over to Kevin. Right, I'll be back in a moment. It's just something I need to do.
Okay.
What you think? You should split up and go looking then. And
Maybe we could always let each other know.
yeah, I'll give you a
The
call.
lady behind said, "Would you mind just getting out of the doorway, please? I'm trying to
Yes,
get in."
yes. I'm going to the fiction section, the horror and sci-fi fiction section.
Okay, so yeah, it's all basically books on communism. You've got Karl Marx and
Yeah. I'm looking for the works of H.P. Lovecraft.
yeah, no, you're in the fiction section in a sci-fi dystopia. The fiction section is mostly books by Karl Marx. There's books by Keynesian. There's books by I'm just trying to think of sort of other socialist writers.
George Orwell?
Yeah, was he socialist?
No, probably wasn't.
No, his books mostly showed what fascism. I guess he wasn't fascist, but his books were about fascism. So that'll be in the
Well,
business section.
his books often commented on the evils of fascism and the evils of communism. Animal Farm was a complete kick in the teeth to communism.
Yes, you're quite right.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, that'll be in the fiction section.
Yeah, I'm looking for H.P. Lovecraft.
H.P. Lovecraft. Let me check the pornography section. Tentacle porn. Yes.
Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Right, head over to there.
Okay, that's on the second floor.
Okay, head up to the Lovecraft section.
You go up, and then you go up again. You get to what is essentially the conference center. There's a load of computers in your way, but then on the far side, it's got tentacle porn.
Okay. I was going to make a rather surreal joke about putting the Kama Sutra in amongst the Lovecraft section, but you've kind of beaten my punchline. You've kind of stolen my punchline. I was going to put the Kama Sutra in there, which is an actual that's an actual story I could tell off camera.
Thank you.
Away from broadcast, but there is actually a true story involved in that. Sort of.
Right. What are the rest of you doing?
What?
I was probably going to go up to business.
The business suite, the conference center. Oh, the business is first floor. It's all of the first floor.
Okay.
And there's a couple of students from a local EI-run school that actually have tents set up in the library, and they've just been reading all night by torchlight.
And I'm if Danny's gone to the first floor and Dale's gone to the second, I'm searching the ground floor for computers.
Okay. You search the ground floor. You find a cleaning cupboard. You find the every sci-fi horror there is in based on communism, and that's kind of, and some toilets and a vending machine that serves Dashwood Export.
Ooh, Dashwood Export. I'll get myself a cup.
Okay, it tastes like Dashwood Export.
I'll be disappointed by it.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the business section. I mean, it is crammed from floor to ceiling with books. It's by far the most comprehensive section in this entire library.
I just go and ask the students where the computers are.
Shh.
Where are the computers?
Oh, you walked past them, Dale, to get to the tentacle porn. I did describe that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I was going to go and find them afterwards and say, right, the computers are here.
Top floor conference suite.
Okay, on my way.
Sorry.
Okay, you get to the top floor. You are the only ones here because the library isn't open.
Okay, just grab a couple computers in.
Right, let's get setting up.
Yep. Suddenly feel the need for the Mission Impossible music to be playing in the background. Which
Okay.
I'm not going to harp in case we get copyright.
You all steal computers and swap them over with your own.
Mhm.
It's not terribly difficult. No one's going to stop you because no one's here. Right? It's pure physical swap time. Whilst you're doing it, because you arrived 10 minutes before the library opened, after your time searching around the library looking for the computers, those 10 minutes are now up. And the lights come on.
Shit.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the factory out.
Right. We might have to hurry up.
Yeah, I'm already like.
Yeah, but
As I see it, we've got two choices. We go out the back way, or we try and bluff out as agents.
If it's anything like last time, we're going out the back.
well, personally, I think we can bluff our way out. But I'll go with the majority. I'll sneak the back ends. I'm thinking. But
Now, you haven't yet seen an entrance from the public area other than the one you came in.
okay.
Okay.
Now, what you do know from the layout of the place, if somebody wants to make, it will be intelligence plus. Let's look at the character sheet to remind me what all the stats are, or skills. It'll be.
Observation or something.
I think that is probably the most likely thing. Yeah, observation. Intelligence plus observation.
I'll make a roll.
Oh crap! No.
It's like 3.
I made mine.
Okay, but it's a group fail because you all rolled. If one person rolls, I take that. But if you all roll, it's got to have 2 successes. So, yes. Well, in that case, you're just aware you're on the 2nd floor.
Is there a lift anywhere?
Yes, I'll give you that. It's next to the toilets. It stinks a little.
Let's go left. There might be a basement floor or something we can sneak out.
Good idea. Come on.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Dun,
we get
we
into
take
the
the
lift.
left.
dun, dun,
It has-
dun, dun, dun,
4 buttons. 2, 1, G, and S.
S.
Okay, that's either going to be sub basement or sub level or sewer level, or because I'm
It's just-
refusing to rule this out because of our luck so far, it could be skyward.
I thought it was going to say
I press it anyway.
You're pressing which button specifically?
S. We're pressing S.
Okay, you press S.
Let's me find out this fucking thing opens up.
Oh,
in
no.
pockets.
that's
It's a fucking glory hole.
it's not extra security, is it?
Ah, somebody gets on the lift. Could you get S, please? Oh, it's already there. Great, thank you.
Who is this person? Just like
Random library goer, just
Okay.
some bloke. Oh, wait, no. The more you look at him, the more you realise he's in a security guard uniform. And it says EI Library.
okay. I quickly press the G button
Okay,
before we get down.
the doors open, and in front of you is the shopping centre itself.
Okay.
The
Come on.
security guard walks out.
We wanted to go to S.
But he wanted S, security.
But no, S is for shops.
Shops.
Oh,
The security guard walks out and goes to a Costa Coffee.
Right, go.
Right. Yep.
go.
But as you leave the lift, he sort of pauses for a moment, turns around and says, why did you hit G?
Oh, because we thought this may be a private floor.
Then why did you go to it in the first place?
Look, it's really early in the morning. We've been up all night. Okay, we work night shifts.
But your agent's taking our computers somewhere. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stop you. I mean, your agents, for fuck's sake, you know. I'll just report missing claim on insurance. I was just confused by what floor you were going to. I mean, I'm kind of glad you used the lift. I mean, if you'd walked out the main entrance, the fucking weapons detections would have gone off, and then I'd have had to do paperwork, and I'd have had to try to apprehend you. I mean, thank fuck you had the sense to use the lift. I was just curious why you pressed G. It just made no sense to me. I mean, seriously, I just couldn't work that out. But
Actually, well done. Well done. That'll be going in our reports. See, part of our mission here was to double check the security in this shopping centre, and well done to you for noticing that slight detail. That's the kind of thing we look for in an agent. Well done, sir. Fantastic.
Okay. Presence plus lying and acting.
Please,
Right.
please.
Where we did lying and acting and
Presence.
presence. Well, nope. I didn't miss it by much, but I missed. I missed it by 2.
God, no, don't make me do paperwork. Really? I mean, what am I... Are you really... Oh, God, you don't even sound like EI now. Oh.
Well,
Must we... Look, all I want to do is get online and play my game. I'm a security guard, for fuck's sake.
Look,
what
I'll tell you
game's
what.
The last thing I wanted to come across were player characters. Oh.
Look, it's simple. It's simple. You forget we were here. We'll forget you were here.
I can't now. You've aggroed me.
We've what?
You've aggroed... Oh, sorry, it's an MO term. I like MOs. I'm sorry. Right, look, the fact is, you have now aggroed me, which means I have to fight you.
What game do you play?
Unfortunately for you, I am really, really, really into knives. And I reckon I can have you. And he opens his security guard jacket and he has all the same knives you've got, Kevin Bootle.
Right. At this point, I pull my gun and say, isn't that just like a security guard brings a knife to a gunfight?
Ah, that's where you're slightly wrong, you see. Because I went through agent training. And I, too, have a black cougar.
Well, we all have one of those.
What? You're trying to tell me you went through agent training?
Of course.
Well, not only
yeah,
did
you're
we...
agents, aren't you?
Yeah.
Aha!
Those who can do. Those who can't play MMOs and wish they could do. Now put the fucking gun down.
Roll for initiative.
Oh,
How do you roll for initiative in corporation again?
No, he says that.
Eh? What is it?
The actual initiative, there isn't one, I don't think. Is there?
Yes, there is.
Oh, yeah, no, right, okay. It's reflexes and agility, isn't it? And then you can pay your excess. No? No. It's been so long.
It's in there somewhere. I've got the.
Yeah. Let's look it up. Let's try and get it right. Combat. The game system, page 138. Right, initiative. If I'm right, I'm gonna laugh.
It says roll initiative. It doesn't tell you what that is.
Yes, it does.
Not on the game screen.
Initiative, reflexes plus D10, highest acts first.
That's it. Reflexes plus D10. That's quite likely to be me then. 17.
15.
12. Oh, I wasn't listening to anyone's answers. Right, hang on. Sorry.
7.
What were you, Dale?
15.
And Danny McGee?
17.
Right. This guy has not fired upon you. He has shouted, roll for initiative, whilst pointing a black cougar in your direction. Danny McGee, what do you do?
I'm going to try and shoot to the point where it kind of goes into his hand that he's holding his gun.
A cold shot. We're going straight to the complicated stuff.
Because why not?
That strikes me as extreme, so I would guess -8, but I think there is an actual targeting.
Yeah, there is a
target shot
I
hand.
can't remember if it's -6 or -8, but I'm going to try and do it anyway, because why the fuck not?
Hand -8.
-8.
Ah.
Are we going for a general purpose shot?
Well,
You do have a rate of fire of 3, don't forget, with the Black Cougar.
I do, but my attack's only 10.
So we're shooting a security guard in the middle of a mall.
So maybe I won't do that. How close are we to him?
He started to walk away, then he turned as you left the elevator. So I would say like 10 meters.
Okay, I will throw my blue fin at him.
Okay. So that's going to be dexterity?
No, I've got an attack roll for it.
Oh, right, okay,
It's
cool.
agility plus close combat.
Thank you.
Oh, and I just made it.
Woohoo!
Would you like me to roll damage?
Yes.
Okay. That's a total of 8. But I do get a rate of 3, although what am I talking about? Thrown. Yeah.
No, that knife. Right. So yes, the knife embeds in his flak jacket. Ah! Right, next up, Dale Regan.
Yes. Roll for initiative, sir, you say? Where's your dice? You call it. You got to roll first.
Okay, so you're conversing with him.
Yep.
Okay.
You gotta roll
Security
first.
guards go. Oh, my screen just went off. What the? Oh. Right. I moved my keyboard to give myself room to roll. That pushed a wire on my desk. The wire hit the button on my monitor. What are the odds? Okay. He does this amazing motion. It's almost like he's wearing a cloak and it billows in the wind. He fires his Black Cougar on semi-automatic, putting one bullet into each of you. Danny, you take 8 points less your armor. Dale, you take 3 points less your armor. Kevin, you take 7 points less your armor. Then an energy field erupts over him, and he's all sort of glowing yellow and orange. It's like he looks like the lawnmower man during one of the CG sequences.
Ouch. So he looks horribly dated even then.
Yes.
What was that about mashing? Sorry.
No, it wasn't mashing, less your armor. So you took 8 less your armor.
Cool. I'm sure you said something about mashing. My imagination.
No. It's a Black Cougar. It's just a pistol.
Yeah.
What is the damage on a Black Cougar, by the way? Because I
D8.
D8. Yeah.
It's D8 per shot, but you get 3 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Kevin.
Is he still 10 meters away?
Yeah.
Okay, it's too far to do much then, apart from shoot him, really.
You can throw a knife. I'm okay with that. Or you can move. Engage him in hand-to-hand combat.
Can I move close enough to use my taser?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's one where you've got to touch him or it's one that fires the coils. I'm not too.
I honestly have not read the taser rules. I don't even know what book they're in. So, either you tell me or at least give me a clue as to what book you got it from.
Core.
Core rules. Okay. Equipment. Weapons. Tactical, I would guess. 36.
Taser. No, it'll be.
No, light. Sorry, light. Stun
No.
pistol?
It would be surely melee. for a
It could
taser.
be under melee.
No, it's a close combat weapon.
Close combat
Yeah,
weapon, yeah.
So to resist the effects, the target must roll perception and endurance.
Okay, first you've got to make it a successful attack, haven't you, and deal some damage,
Yes.
I would imagine. Oh, I see, the damage is not... Right, okay, so first you have to hit him in close combat. He is carrying a light weapon, so he does get to... oh, God, I'm trying to remember how it works. Yes, he can add his weapon defense, which adds to the difficulty number. Close combat system. I've got it right here. This has been a very long time, guys, so just bear with me a second while I just refresh myself.
Defense normally just matches your close combat.
That's not the target. Ah, it's a modifier to the target number, isn't it? So your difficulty is modified by 5 toward the harder end, so your target number is reduced by 5 because of his ability to defend.
Okay, so what am I rolling? I'm rolling...
Your target number
Yeah.
minus 5. And you've got to get under that.
Which is... Oh, great. No, I missed that.
Okay, what's your rate of fire with that? Probably 1. Yeah, it's 1.
Yes, it's 1, yeah.
Okay. All right. Danny McGee, you're up.
Yep. So I'm gonna make a run for my knife. Maybe try and throw him down first, if I can. Once he's distracted with Kevin. Yeah.
A grapple. Okay. Grapple balls.
We're really testing you, aren't we?
Oh, way too much because it's like I haven't done this in like 2 years.
Grapple.
Wrestling, grappling. There is a training called restrain. Do you have that?
No.
Right. If someone instigates the wrestle, both fighters must make a strength plus close combat roll. Oh, you're moving your thing around.
Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Right, you need to tell me the excess. I failed by 2.
I failed by 5.
Okay, so you go up to grapple him, and he just elegantly sort of moves you out of the way and keeps his gun, or brings his gun back around. Dale, your
Yeah,
view is now obstructed by Danny McGee.
Bollocks and balls. Danny, get out of the fucking way.
My knife is embedded in his breast.
I don't care. How am I supposed to shoot somebody when you're in the fucking way?
Right, the security guard
It's the
tries to
same
put...
thing that happened on the Misty Mountains. I had a perfect shot at that fucking ogre until you got in the way.
The security guard has got Danny McGee right in front of him, so he's going to try and put 3 shots on him. Ooh. Misses. Oh, so close to a crit. Okay. Danny, you take 7 damage from 2 bullets. Also, a Costa barista is wounded in the face and will need surgery and counselling for the rest of her life. She will die single and alone, having gone into a massive depression after considering herself ugly from the bullet wound. She could never afford the simple plastic surgery it would take to fix it.
How close are we to, like, coffee equipment?
It's just the other side of a counter. You can leap over the counter and get a big industrial coffee machine, and Costa's right there.
Even better. But is it my go or not?
No, actually, it's Kevin's go.
Yeah. So
I've never heard that in our game before. How close am I to the coffee machine? I will try and dodge around Danny and just jab him with the taser again.
Okay, you reload your taser because I believe it's single shot, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Okay, so yeah, that's your free action used on reloading it. So yeah, you fire again.
And that's a 16. That's a miss.
Okay. All right. Which brings us back round to Danny McGee.
Aye, so I am indeed going to leap over the counter, preferably near like a coffee maker. I'm gonna go for the spout where you not boil, but heat the milk. Try and turn the nozzle around and.
Okay, if I was to put any realism into this, I'd just tell you to don't be ridiculous. But this is corporation.
Exactly. What's the problem?
Could you please roll?
Dr. Pepper.
Support weapons.
Yeah, okay. Support weapons, yeah.
Plus agility.
Okay, yeah, that's doable. Oh, yep, that's a very pass.
Okay.
By 5.
Okay. I would like you to roll 2d4 milk damage, and if you get a double 4, it's in his eyes.
No, not quite. I got 5 damage.
Oh,
okay. His shield shimmers, but then regains its full power. All right. After Danny, it's Dale.
Do I have a clear shot of this fucker now?
You do.
Right, I'm shooting.
Okay.
So it's what is it? Agility.
You should have it written down under the AT column in your weapon table. You should roll that 3 times. If you get double 1 or double 0, that's big news. No? Okay.
No.
In which case, it is... God, what is the stats? And please write this in the AT column so you have
What's
it
it for? Sorry, the cougar, sorry.
Cougar?
Black Cougar.
The cougar is perception plus light firearms.
Thank you.
Perception plus light firearms. Right, I'll get
Yeah.
to that in a second. I am going to... I'm going to fire 3 shots. So three rolls?
Yep,
Yeah.
3 rolls, double ones and double zeros are significant.
Okay, first one's a miss. Second one is a hit. And third one's a hit.
Okay, roll 2d8 damage.
2d8 damage. No, Ronnie, do not roll the... Do not
Actually,
roll
give
the
me them
blade.
individually because it will matter with the shield.
First one's a 3. And the next one's a 1.
The shield flickers twice and then returns to full power. The security guard, copy taser. I think that's the biggest threat now. So he's going to put 2 shots on you and 1 on Dale. Hits Kevin again, and hits Dale. Right, so less armor. Kevin, you take 4 and then 7, so 11 less your armor twice. Dale, you take 7 less your armor.
Okay.
You won't stop me, you noobs. Kevin.
Jam my taser into him as I grasp my sword from the gunshot. And that is a 2, which is... It's
Wait.
still +5.
Did you just roll double 1?
Yes.
That is a critical success.
Right, so just to clarify, you were tasering him in the testicles.
Of course. Where else would you taser someone? That is,
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
he
In
must
the
roll
mouth.
perception plus endurance.
Perception plus endurance. Okay, he does actually succeed.
Oh, okay. So he's able to resist the effects of the attack. Right, he has a penalty equal to the excess of the attack.
Okay, so what was your excess? That's
1.
quite a lot. Now, your excess couldn't have been 1. I mean, what was your target number?
It's 7, but you can give me -5.
Oh, right, so, wow. So you were rolling crit or fail?
Yes.
Wow! That was a bit extreme. It was like 100 to 1 shot.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, it took me 3 goes.
Freaking hell.
Now that's what I call rolling for initiative.
See, I nearly did that, but then I realised how silly it was, so I was sensible.
Okay,
But two of
so...
them shoot at him. If I actually manage to do it, I take him out. But the other 2 guys keep him busy.
Alright, so he has -1 on all of his rolls. Okay.
Okay.
Got it. And no damage. So, Danny, this guy's shield looks like it's actually... It's almost like the shield is being re-energized by the taser.
Yeah.
Charging it. Oh no, charging the damn shield.
Yeah. I'm trying to wrap my brains of a way of short circuiting it, but I haven't got any EMP stuff.
Where are we nearby? What the fuck? Yeah. He went for a coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking what? Short circuit it. Pour some fucking coffee on it. Get some water in there.
I didn't think that'd be as simple as that, but yeah. Okay then. I grab the sort of the big milk jug.
I'll tell you what, right, now this is Costa coffee, right?
Mhm.
So because it's a bit shit, all they've got is one of those big industrial hot water urns, and they make instant coffee here. So because it's the future and it's dystopia and it is Costa. So so it's one of those big urns full of hot water.
Mm-hmm. What? So no milk jug or anything?
Oh, you could have a milk jug if you want.
Well, that's the closest thing because I was fiddling with the the milk.
Yeah, okay.
Steamer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
So I was going to go for hot milk.
Oh, right, okay. You start pouring out the hot milk. Fuck it, let's just go. it comes out really quick. It's the future. So you've got a jug of hot milk,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to chuck that at him, right?
Well, yeah, because apparently you can just short circuit the EMP shield by throwing liquid at it, but I didn't think that was
I'm
possible.
really not sure that is actually possible, but if you would like to make an
Still hot.
was it reflexes plus support weapons? Is it reflexes or agility?
I thought it said agility.
Agility, my bad.
No, I failed by 1. Damn.
You failed by 1. Okay. Nonetheless, as you are so close to the target, there is a chance that the milk will slosh out and strike him. Okay? So I'm going to roll a d10. On a 1 or a 2, the milk still strikes him.
Okay.
Now, you are, of course, aware of the court case that McDonald's had over the hot coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the future, and it's a dystopia, and it's Costa of all places.
Mm-hmm.
So, the milk does indeed strike him, doing 1 hit point of damage. His shield peters out. It was a disposable shield. You've done 10 hit points to it. Okay.
See, I knew it would short it out.
Dale.
Right, now I'm shooting the bastard.
Okay.
And that's a hit. That's a miss. And that is a critical.
Oh!
Double ones.
Boom, baby.
What
Look
you
at
meant
you
to
getting
be critical on this
criticals.
system? It's sever, I
Um,
imagine. Aha! Right, okay. Let's do the 2 damage rolls first.
Right, so I roll 1 for my first one.
Okay, that bounces off his armor.
And I roll an 8 with the second one, which was the critical one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. I thought you had 2 hits and a crit.
No, I had 1 hit, 1 miss, 1 crit.
Okay. All right. So I'd give you max damage on that. Anyway, now could you roll a D percentile, please?
Oh, I know what you're doing.
You do?
Yes, I've got the screen here.
Oh, actually, I'll do it this way. Do it properly. 90.
I don't have the screen. 90.
90.
Yep. Do
90.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know how a single bullet does this. I know how. You fire your gun. Now, because this guy is, in many ways, just another Kevin, he, of course, also comes to work with fragmentation grenades.
Oh.
Your bullet strikes the pin of the fragmentation grenade, shattering it. The bullet ricochets through his spine and snaps it in 2. The fragmentation grenade then explodes, but it's almost like it's directed just because of where it's physically placed. It's almost like it's directed immediately at his shattered spine, and half of his body just goes flying up into the air. And have you ever been to the Bull Ring in Birmingham?
No.
What?
Okay. One thing about the Bull Ring, like that area around it, it's kind of like there are these bits of pavement that kind of cut away, and you can see the level below, so you could kind of look down, a bit like Olympia 2, if you've ever been there.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you kind of like there's sort of cutaways where you see the level below. All right. Now, so his top half of his body arcs over in the air from the Costa Coffee and starts heading down toward the level below. Now, there's something else that's going to happen, which I'll describe in a moment. But meanwhile, his legs go shooting the other way into the Costa Coffee. Now, some of his intestines do end up in the coffee, which will, unfortunately, improve the flavour. But the
Protein.
legs part of him lands on some poor customer's head, and due to the fact that they had just had a metal plate put in their head, but due to an infection, the plate had been temporarily removed. So the coccyx, unfortunately, of the security guard impales that person's head through the hole in their skull. And sadly, unfortunately, the only way to keep that person alive was to leave the impaled legs in place. So, after several surgeries, that person does actually have the security guard's legs for a head now. But what's more interesting is this security guard is so damn good at his job that despite being severed, so you don't actually die straight away. So as he's flying through the air, he starts shooting at you with the -1.
God.
With the -1 from the taser, and I will give him an additional -6 because he is currently a moving platform. That's a miss. That's a miss. And that's a hit. So as he's arcing through the air, he starts shooting. But what he isn't prepared for is the fact that his legs aren't now bracing him in position. So as he shoots, he starts whizzing around the air. Okay, so he shoots. I'm just going to randomly determine who he shoots. That's Dale. He does 3 points less your armor onto you, Dale. But now he's realised, and he's not dead yet, but now he's realised he can keep flying if he spends one of his shots shooting down. Now, he is going to be losing hit points every turn, so I'm going to deduct some for that.
Just some.
Guys, I think we should follow suit and split. Let's go.
I mean,
Kevin, you'll go.
considering he's been severed in the spine.
Oh, he's not got long to live, but he is still shooting at you.
Well,
Kevin,
I was
you'll
thinking more how wouldn't he have been potentially paralyzed, but obviously not or anything like that. No.
Well, below the break,
Well,
yes.
I didn't think it was. Yeah.
Guys, we need to split. Let's go.
Kevin, you'll go.
But my knife is still in him. My fucking knife.
Fight's not over. He's still shooting at you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Listen, Danny. Yes, your knife is in him. His legs are in somebody else. His intestines are currently flavoring several pots of coffee. He's flying around like a fucking top.
I'm gonna dive for cover.
I'll take a shot at him.
Okay.
Spin the opposite way.
Oh,
You can hit 3 times or roll 3 times with the Black Cougar.
That's a miss. That's a miss. And that's a hit.
Okay, D8 damage, please.
3.
Okay. Well, technically his armor's flak jacket. That is on the top half, so he still has it. Sorry. Danny.
Excuse me. Yeah, so from where I am in cover, I'll take a couple more shots.
You're hidden behind the counter of the Costa.
Yeah.
Just fire it like that. Bang, bang, bang.
There's a traumatized barista next to you.
1 hit.
1 hit. Okay, roll your damage.
But I did get 6 shooty damage.
Okay. Dale, your go.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to shoot him again. Because
It's good target practice.
Well, I mean, it went so well last time.
What, you think you're going to find another grenade somewhere?
First one's a miss.
in his
Second
ribs
one's
or
a hit.
something?
And third one's a miss, so only 1 hit this time. But I do 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. He is very beaten and blooded. He shoots down to bounce himself up once more, and he sort of emerges up from this cutaway in the ground, and he emerges up bounces on the railing, shoots you, or shoots at you, which sends him going backwards along the railing, trailing blood behind him. Critically fails again.
Oh.
He shoots you or at you, and the bullet travels straight past you, hits the armored security station in the entrance to the library, and bounces directly backwards, goes up the barrel of his gun, exploding his gun and taking his hand. Just the whole ammo chamber just explodes. So the arm, incidentally, travels so far up in the air that it actually lands in a Primark. And as it's going through the Primark, the blood spray goes across several hundred items of clothing and starts a whole new fashion line. And his family do actually live off the royalties for that for some time to come. He, however, explodes backwards, spinning at alarming velocity. What you hear is, "I'll get you when I respawn." And his flailing torso finally hits a metal shop sign, which snaps his neck, and he collapses to the floor in a pile.
Wow.
I think we might have drawn more attention than we intended.
You think?
But my
Meanwhile,
knife.
two customers
Right fucking mind brings a fucking fragmentation grenade to a fucking shopping mall, other than you, Kevin.
I bought an incendiary grenade.
Meanwhile, two customers from Costa Coffee decide to leave, giving it a 1-star review because of the environment is too noisy.
Jesus Christ. Right, we need to fucking go before Costa start fucking doing a new kind of shot.
Do you think you were sort of wasted in a library?
Okay.
I mean, where the fuck was his... I mean, did he have, like, kamikaze pilots in his fucking ancestral line? Where the fuck did that come from?
Sorry, I should have mentioned this. I did mention the bikini was armored, but so is your suits. Your suits do actually have an armor value of 1.
Oh, okay.
So for each hit, you just add a hit point back.
Well, in that case, I've got 3 more hits than I should have.
Yeah, and you would have a flak jacket anyway.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you probably wouldn't wear the flak jacket with the Capaldi suit. It would totally ruin the look. So, yeah, I would. Yeah.
What the fuck was he filled with? Bloody intestines and helium. What the fuck was that?
It's probably a man.
Where the fuck are they hiring these guys from?
It's probably a man that drinks Dashwoods. The proper Dashwoods.
Like somebody had fucking filled him with fucking cola and went and let him go. Please do not shoot the fuck off. Do not shoot the top off this fucking security guard. He'll go. What the fuck?
What? You still have hit points?
I'm definitely writing to my fucking union. Where the fuck are you hiring these? Fuck's sake.
You severed his torso, but he still had hit points. What am I meant to do?
I'm still in character.
Sorry.
This is the character's rank. The player thinks it's hilarious. The character's like, what the fuck?
Never quite seen anything like that.
I mean, Jesus Christ, he was like a fucking party balloon that got popped. Whizzing about. Jesus. What did he do? Die with his fucking trigger pressed?
Well, maybe we can think about that when we're out of this place.
Yeah, but we're heading.
By the way, you've got like 30 minutes to get back to work and you've got to be there to clock off.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah, we got
So you hightail it back to your office. You've got to stash the computers somewhere. Now, do any of you have a car or anything? Or do you commute to work on the train?
I thought
Yeah,
we
I can
could
drive
use.
particularly well. I can drive, but
Or do you have a car?
no.
No, driving was something I guess you learned in agent training before failing that course. So you're just going to have to stash the computers in the bushes and hope they're still there when you finish work. And help out.
Locker?
Sorry?
Our lockers?
Well, that means taking them into the compound, which does carry its own risks. Your call.
Pizza in a locker.
I don't suppose one of us can clock out for somebody else.
No, it's ID scan chip thing.
And I've just checked the comments on YouTube, and Stevie, yes, finally dead.
Oh, the comment's not coming through because last I got was a while back.
Yeah, they're coming through.
Oh, like on the StreamYard thing.
Ah,
Yeah, that's one was
Yeah.
10:03.
yeah, dead then. Yeah.
Really? I'm not getting them.
Oh, excuse me.
Refresh the panel. Oh, mine has lost sync somehow. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Sorry, Steve, I can't reply. I'm not seeing it, but yeah. Right.
I take it we
What do you
haven't
plan to do with the computers for clocking off?
two of us maybe go in, clock off, and then come out, and the other third person goes in? Or not?
Yes. Yes, that way there's at least one person.
Well, yes, but you have to clock off at the shift change. There's going to be security guards arriving, so you need to be a distance from the building, and there's loads of press around, so you might get delayed. I mean, it carries a certain risk.
You don't think we could get to that road sweeper, do you? Out in the yard. Stash them in there. No one's going to check.
Just to be clear, I mean, the road sweeper incident would have been over a week ago. It's long since covered, so it would be back in its own yard.
Never mind. I wasn't sure.
I'm trying to give you things, but I mean, that's...
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't.
We will. There's got to be somewhere we can stash him for 5 minutes. For fuck's sake.
Surely in the store cupboard.
Yeah.
We've got to take
Okay.
it in. It's going to be.
It's only 5 minutes.
difficulty.
While we clock
Yeah.
on.
I mean, you can definitely do that, but of course you need to get them. You need to get them in past Karen without her seeing.
They might think we're stealing corporation kit.
Can we not just fucking
We
put him in
couldn't
a...
put it in a camera case.
A camera case.
Well, like a sort of heavy-duty industrial camera case or crate. You know, where there's lots of production staff around, really.
Could you make a group perception plus observation roll?
Perception plus observation.
Probably not, but... Oh, I actually made that one. Okay.
Okay, it's a group roll, so I'm looking for 2 passes.
hold on. I actually rolled the wrong fucking die there. Sorry. That's just.
Okay, there's 2 passes, Phil. Well, it doesn't matter. We've got 2 passes.
Yeah.
Right, you're having this conversation outside the building next door to where you work, which is a UPS hub.
Oh.
Right.
Well, that's
Post-
rather handy.
Let's get them packaged.
Hey,
Okay, you take them in. Where are you going to have them
Right.
delivered to?
Right.
a
You
house.
guys get them packaged. There's something I need to do.
Okay, you've not got long,
I
but
hate it when you say that.
Have I ever let you guys down?
Frequently.
Right.
You have.
I need to find one of the cameramen, just the nearest one, because at this point we can actually look like we're back at work anyway.
okay. You guys get the stuff sent to your home addresses.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You will arrive on this next scene about a minute after Dale.
Okay.
Because Dale's heading off first. Dale, you arrive back into the work compound. Your entire company is lined up for a company photograph. All the day workers, many of which you haven't met. All the press and media are there. The warehouse doors are actually open, and it says, unveiling the new Z1, 1,000 credits today only. The boss sees you, points his finger, and mimes the words.
I'm still looking for a cameraman.
Oh, there's loads.
I lean over to them and I say, the Team America guy, the big one, is he still here?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, he's actually in amongst the company photograph there,
Yeah.
completely naked apart from his Star-Spangled Banner jockstrap.
Right. Listen. You might have to do you might have to do some serious investigation on this, but I have it on good authority that he packs his jockstrap with extra socks to make it look bigger.
Hang on, before I respond to that, I just need to look up the name of something.
I love the fact that comment requires you to get an entirely different book.
Yep.
There's an entire book devoted to jock straps.
There's not a missile in this jock strap, is there?
Equipment.
No, that would be Blackie Lawless. That would be Blackie
No,
Lawless.
the Panzerpanton.
Panzerpanton?
Yes, the Panzerpanton. I'll read you the description just as an out-of-character thing. This pair of polyalloy weave, heavy-duty underpants can be worn under any armour. They do not add an armour bonus, but do provide the following bonuses. Any attacks which specifically target the groin, such as random pulping attacks, severs, or cool shots, will be totally neutralised and no damage will get through. Any rolls made which relate to seduction while wearing Panzerpanton gain a +2 bonus, for they inspire great confidence in the wearer and great lust in the hapless victim. The Panzerpanton can be removed and placed on the head to create a helmet, which grants +1 AV. Many suggest that the material used to make Panzerpanton should be utilised to create a full suit of armour, but the creator will not disclose the formula.
Can I just say that Felix would totally have about 10 pairs of these?
Oh, they are 1,000 credits each.
His boyfriend was
Felix,
Prince King.
Yeah,
His boyfriend was Prince King. He would have bought them all.
Sorry, different campaign, but yes. Yeah, I imagine that is what he wore.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know about Danny, but yeah, Felix.
Yeah. You know he stuffs them with socks.
And with that, I hope you've had a fantastic night, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing to my wonderful players. Sorry for trolling. And I will see you next Monday. Have a great time.
See you, Steve.
Good night.
Yeah, and bye, Fiona, if you were watching too. See ya.
Only Dale's been
Bye.
fired. Only Dale, not us. Just Dale. No, just Dale.
No, you're
It is
fired.
just-
Only Dale.